Stacking hogs in the wheat, that's what we're going to talk about in this video. I got a property that every other year plants wheat, and it's not a lot of wheat. About 3 acres, I'd say total. 3 1-acre fields. 2 years ago, 20 plus hogs in those fields. This year, I'm already in the double digits, and 2 of the 3 fields aren't even cut yet. After they cut it, the wheat's still on the ground, man. I'll get some with the night vision, but we're going to talk about what I do differently than other guys in the wheat to keep dropping them night after night after night. This is a great time to take kids, to take people. I took the landowner's son. We're going to throw up his keel. I'll throw up a picture here. I'm able to text him, say, hey man, there's hogs out here. He came out and dropped one. So we're going to talk about what I do differently than other people. I want to keep on the groups of hogs. In these wheat fields, different groups are coming. They all know. It's the biggest bait pile in the area. You don't have to bait. It doesn't cost me anything. I got to keep them off the wheat, but different groups come back. So we're going to talk about how I go after these hogs right now, and I'm going to throw all these videos up as we go. So one of the things that you're going to do first in these wheat fields, because it's so high, you're going to wait longer and you're going to scan. Thermal is a must. ATN, Thor 4, 384, 4.5 to 18 on the 6.5 Grindle. We're dropping them, but the key right now is that thermal scanner around my neck. This is the one that gets me on them. I get to see those heat signatures. In the wheat, because it's so high, you're going to see, I call them the ghost pigs. I actually hear them sometimes first before I see them. You're going to see pieces of them. They're going to disappear, then they're going to come back. Especially when they first start hitting the wheat, because it's all up. You're not going to have areas that are pushed down. And you're going to see just like little bits of heat signature in there through the grass. So there's a couple things that I do to get on them. Sometimes I'll hunt the edge. So I'll watch them, see where they're coming in and out, move over there, watch the wind, and the first video here is going to be one that I drop right on the edge. That's another good tactic. Another thing is I don't shoot at the hogs running away. You're going to see in a lot of people's videos, man, they're shooting and they'll say, hey, 4 hogs down and 3 more in the woods, we couldn't find them. I don't do that because I really want them to come back so that I can reduce that population. I've ruined some spots. I've taken some people, let them shoot as many times as they want, and it's weeks before they come back. The way I'm doing it now, we go take 1 or 2 a night. I give it a night off. The next night, I go right back, and they're there. We got 15 minutes hunt. We're going to end up with a 15-minute hunt with me and my son. We actually pulled in, and I told him, I said, hey, let's look at the clock. Within 15 minutes, he had 2 on the ground. So I don't shoot at them when they're running. I tend to take just 1 shot. I make sure Hunter on that last hunt dropped 1 and he shot the second one because it was out in the open. Once those hogs start to trample down the wheat and there's some real damage, there's big pockets of damage, they'll actually run in there and you'll be able to take more than 1. Once them farmers cut the fields and that wheat's on the ground, you're going to be able to go out there with night vision and drop multiples. So we're picking 1 off at a time. We're hunting that edge. Another thing I like to do is you're going to see is I change color palettes. Black hot, white hot. Sometimes you got to change that color palette to that conditions. You got hot summer humidity right now. You got storms coming through sometimes. So I'm always changing those color palettes to get that best view. Those hogs they'll go up to the top of that wheat and take those seeds off, and you'll see that head come up. Great way to identify them. Bam, and you're dropping them right there. This is what's paying off this time of year, those few tips. Now we get to that last hunt with my son, pulled in, looked at our watch. Within 10 minutes we're on a hog, set up, and in the wheat now they pushed it down in some areas, and my son knows. Make sure that first one you want to drop it, identify when that hog picks its head up, drop that hog, that first one, then we're waiting and we're looking. If one goes into an area we can see, you're able to drop that second one, and it's exactly what he does. Drops that first one, disciplined on that second shot, hog goes over there, stops in an area, and he drops that second one for a double right off the bat. And a nice, safe double. Other ones ran into the woods. They'll be back. I'll hit it tonight, maybe the next night, and we're going to be back on them. Keep picking them off like that. I'm able to get hunt after hunt after hunt. on those hogs. Instead of one great hunt maybe of a stack of 6, I'm able to go in there, pick them off, get between 10 and 20 hogs in the month of June, and that's what I like to do. I like to go in there and pick them off that little wheat field, and it really pays off. Thanks for watching. Hope some of these tips help you. Find that wheat, plant some wheat, and you're going to get on the hogs. Good luck.